What is going on, guys? Zach from Generation Blade here, and today we have a really exciting unboxing. We're going to be doing an opening for BX-26 Unicorn Sting. This is a Beyblade that I've been really looking forward to unboxing on the channel. It's one of my favorite designs from the Beyblade X line so far. I think the design choices, the color choices are all really cool. So I'm just super excited to get into it. We're going to check out the box, we're going to open it up, and then assemble the base. So on the front of the box here, you can see the art for Unicorn Sting. I think the design is really nice. I like the colors again that they chose here. I think the green and the purple work really well together. At the bottom here, we have a little description of what to expect. So this is released BX-26 Unicorn Sting with 560 gear points. So I love this bay. I think, again, awesome design. Kind of pays homage to, Storm Pegasus in a sense. Not exactly, but it's sort of the Beyblade X version so far. This is a balanced type Beyblade, as you can see there. And then on the back, we have a nice little breakdown of some of the information. The sticker's kind of in the way, but we can see the attack ring here, the ratchet, and then the bit. So very cool. I think the artwork on the back of these boxes, or across the whole box, is fantastic. They do a really nice job of displaying all the parts and then kind of showing off what they include here. So we've got some info for the app on the side. Hasbro just released their app, so we have that to play with now. So we're gonna hop right into it. I'm sure many of you have either picked this up already or are planning to. I think the release itself, like I mentioned, is really cool. I think it's one of the neater designs from the Beyblade X line so far. Just having a kind of a throwback to Storm Pegasus is kind of cool. I think they have some remakes on the way, so we'll probably get one of those. There's some rumors about a Lightning El Drago remake, so I think we'll see that at some point. First thing we'll see when we open it up is this manual here. We'll cut that open and just take a look. For anybody unacquainted, the Beyblade X line typically doesn't have a sticker sheet, which is kind of a nice convenience for anybody that didn't like putting on stickers. If you look at the remakes from the original Beyblade series, Plastic Gen, like Drigger S and Dronzer S, which are the only two released so far, those do have a sticker sheet included, but the rest do not. So we'll just take a look at this here. This one's a pretty cool pamphlet. We have a skill up guide. We have some, teased releases. This Beyblade has already come out actually, but just kind of some options here for, changing out parts. They have a spike tip here, which most people know is not all that great at the moment, but it's kind of cool just to see them include something like that. Nothing on the back, but this is pretty cool. We also have Cobalt Drake in the top corner here. I'm hoping Hasbro does a release for that to make it a little more accessible for everyone. But we will see. At the time of filming the video, they haven't announced anything, so hopefully that's coming. On this sheet here, we just kind of have a breakdown of the parts. Again, we have some safety information here, like don't play on elevated surfaces. This has pretty much stayed the same throughout all generations of Beyblade, so nothing new there. And then again, we have some assembly guide information here. All pretty simple stuff. You guys probably know the drill by now, but just cool to have that. I think what they've done here with the art is nice. The paper's a decent quality, so it's just cool to have these things included, especially long term if you ever look back on this stuff and keep it, and most of everything in box. It's nice just to kind of reminisce a little bit. So opening the Beyblade up here, we have everything assembled in this package. The tape here kills me every time. I wish they didn't tape it down, but no big deal really. Just kind of a pet peeve of mine, I suppose. But here we go, everything in the sleeve. We'll cut each of these open and we'll get to assembling the bag. So I think Unicorn Sting, like I mentioned, is one of the coolest designs of the Beyblade line so far. This one's actually a decent weight. I don't know exactly what it is in grams, but it's not on the super light side, not on the super heavy side. But again, the color choices here are awesome as well. I think the purple and the green just really go well together. And they also have a sort of a transparent, translucent green on the ratchet here in the blade. So it's just nice to see that. I think it's a nice touch from a detail perspective. So we'll kind of zoom in here. This is Unicorn Sting. One half of the bay is sort of a defensive type here. You could argue maybe a stamina type. The other side is more of a barrage attack. So they kind of have a combination here of two different blades. Sort of a nice design feature. I kind of like that they did that. Again, just a really cool design. I can't really get over it, how much I like it. I just think it's a neat look. Here we have, let's see, it was 580, I believe, 560. So 560 here. Very cool ratchet. Again, I like the design, the color choices. They did a great job with that. Gear point, I like this bit a lot. I think it's one of the best bits in Beyblade X. I just think the design is really neat, and I like what they did here. Again, with the color, just kind of keeping that theme going throughout is really nice. So we'll jump into assembling the Bay, and yeah, we'll just kind of appreciate Unicorn Sting and all of its aesthetics. So Beyblade X assembly is pretty easy so far. There are only 3 pieces. We have the bit, the ratchet, and the blade, but fully assembled. That's Unicorn Sting. I was super excited for this one. I was kind of late to the game as far as getting a hold of my first one, but having this now is pretty neat. I will point out, because I just noticed, there is some like weird splotchiness on the blade. I don't know if you guys can see that. I did hear that there were some issues with that. I wonder if, let me check the ratchet here. So there are, it's a tight ratchet. Let's see, it looks like, okay, so this I believe is the updated version of the blade itself. They had some quality control issues, some breakage problems, so it looks like this is one of the updated ones. This ratchet is really tight, there we go. Like exceptionally tight actually, like weirdly a tight ratchet. But not necessarily a bad thing, it'll help prevent bursting. But yeah, as a whole, I mean, a great design once again. I was late to the game picking one up, but now having it in hand, I'm super glad I did. So yeah, if you guys are a fan of Beyblade X and are looking to get some blades, if you haven't picked this one up yet, I highly recommend picking this Bay up. It's a really cool design. I love the colors here again. I think the purple ratchet is definitely an interesting choice. It goes well though with the rest of the design here. This is a great, green, a great translucent color. I think again the blade design itself, the Bay as a whole, I think is really neat. So if you guys enjoyed the video, stay tuned for more. We have more unboxings, more openings on the way. I do have some pretty fun Beyblade X content coming, so if you guys enjoyed, subscribe, hit that like button, and stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.